my polls are going up.
Exactly. I was just going to tell you. They went up yet again. You are a shoo-in to win this.
I agree.
Mayor, I think you remember me. I'm the caretaker for Mrs. Cleary.
Carl, of course I remember you.
Yeah, I was holding her up when you two were, doing activities.
Thank you for that.
I've come here to tell you, I just think it would be helpful that her grandson has just put in his bid to run for mayor as well.
What?
What?
He's a little unhappy with your relationship with his grandmother, and he's decided to sabotage you by running for mayor in opposition to you.
That is petty. That is immature. I always knew that kid was trouble. He should have left the house years ago.
Well, he likes it there with his grandma, and it's a little weird, having another man in the house. He's a little...
You know what's a little weird? Having a 32-year-old man living at his grandmother's house directly below her with very thin floors.
Well, wait a minute. He's 35.
He looks 32.
He does moisturize, but I'm letting you know that he has been planning a lot of things in his bedroom. He has his, stuffed animals around, and he's been, laying out his agenda. So I just feel like you should get information.
There is no way that Jake Cleary is going to win against you.
Well, have you heard him give speeches? He sits in front of his grandmother and gives speeches about how good the Scrubs program was.
Exactly. No one is going to vote for him.
You don't understand. He was captivating.
Zach Braff's a pretty good actor. I don't know.
I didn't even know who Zach Braff was until he gave me a passionate speech about his work.
Wow.
Not the Jake I know.
Not the Jake she knows. Not the Jake anyone really knew. Looks like the mayor's poll might go down. And I am talking about speeches. All right. We have numbers 1 and 4. Numbers 1 and 4. And where will numbers 1 and 4 find themselves? Location number 4, the mayor's office.
Thank you for joining me.
So the current mayor, Mayor Thomas, is okay with you being in here?
I told him I would loan it out for just a day.
Well, it looks like you got Windows 95 up and running there. This town is in good hands.
It is the most efficient of the operating systems. And the most manly, I might say.
Well, anyway, Mayor, I've come and you wanted to talk to me, right?
Yes, I did. I'm curious, Carl. You are very close to Tabitha. You hear from her very often. You know a lot of her secrets, a lot of things that she may not share with, say, one manly, strong mayor-to-be.
I do, but there's, a little confidentiality that I have to express.
There's a confidentiality agreement that you have to have with her. Aren't you like a house kind of keeper?
Well, I'm her caretaker. Yeah. Well, let's see. What information do you want to know?
Well, I want to know if she really does love me. I want to know if I were to beat her grandchild to the ground in the polls, if that may affect our relationship in any way.
Well, to tell you...
And stomp on him with my right foot until his nose starts to goop.
There's a select few things that she likes in this world. You know, a cup of coffee in the morning,
Yes.
a man on a tractor in the hot sun, and,
Yes.
well, her grandson, frankly.
Yes.
Yes. You know, I think that's exactly why he threw his hat in the ring, is because he knew that it was kind of checkmate. You know, if he wins, then, you know, he has a bunch of power. If he loses, then his grandma's going to feel terrible about you stomping him into the dirt, and she's not going to want to be with you.
Oh, well, that does put me in a spot, doesn't it, Carl?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in making a little bit of extra money? This.
I don't. I mean, some of my clients have asked me this because they've had urges.
No, I mean,
You're a powerful man, and I'm a. Okay.
what I mean, Carl, is that if perhaps our friend, what was his name again?
Jake?
Jake. If perhaps our friend Jake would take a spontaneous bodily injury, or perhaps, I don't know, if he were to disappear, or...
If I roll an even number, he will take the mayor's bride. Even number, he does it. Odd number, he does not. Even number.
You didn't know. To be quite frank, Mayor.
No, my name is not Frank. It's
Jake is a little bit annoying to have around, and it would be a lot easier to do my work if he was, you know, out of the picture. So I'm inclined to take your offer. He's
inclined to take his offer. Well, well, well. Looks like corruption's a brewing here on the lieutenant. Our next scene will consist of numbers 4 and 5. Numbers 4 and 5. Location number 2, the bakery.
I would like to have met you too. Well, how interesting to meet you here at the bakery.
Yes, very interesting. It is the only bakery in town, and I need my bolillo.
Well, I'm sure you're here for the same reason I am, but there's no need in continuing because I already have their endorsement.
That's impossible. Mark and I have been friends since childhood, isn't that right?
Well, it doesn't matter because I got here first and Mark values promptness.
Well,
Stop stealing my grandma!
Just, can we have some privacy?
She's my grandma!
Son, look at you.
I can't because all I see is you.
Listen. You seem like you are in pain. You seem like your life has not been easy. You seem like perhaps you've been dealt a bad hand. And I understand that that leads to the behaviors that you are displaying.
What behaviors are you talking about? Just because I happen to live with my grandmother and love her, that's a behavior that I should get over? Just because I happen to buy her presents a lot and give them to her all the time, that's something that I should get over? Just because I write books...
You are 32 years old!
35!
And it is about time that you leave. There is only one room. Hold on, I've got this. There is only room for one of us in that house, and it is not you.
And it is not you. Them's fighting words, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have numbers 1, 3, and 5. Numbers 1, 3, and 5. Location number 3, Guitar Center.
So I figure I can serenade her and win her back.
Jake, Grandma's so happy.
Well, just wait till she hears this. Grandma, I love you. You're the only one. Grandma, I love you, and I'm your real grandson. You don't need to go out with a player.
Tell him that.
He just might end up mayor.
Jake!
Why? I'm
Stop!
just about coming to the bridge.
Jake, I need to tell you something.
It's a little too flat, isn't it?
Yeah, but you could work on it more. But really, I have some bad news, and I'm just gonna rip it off like a band-aid.
Oh my God, the stuffed animal focus group was negative.
They think that the song could use more of a pop influence.
It's that damn panda!
Look, Jake, you have been evicted from your grandmother's house. As her designated caretaker, I am evicting you.
Caretakers can do that?
She signed over a lot of power to me.
She sure did. Wow. Carl, he really is a son of a bitch. All right. We have numbers 1. 1 all alone. And where will number 1, Carl, find himself? Location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
Well, I just love that sound of silence. Jake has packed his bags and, well, there he is, open down there. He's singing his little song. Nope, sorry, can't come up. You are all out of my hair. Yep, you're not beneath my feet anymore. No more playing your Blink 182. No more stuffed animals. No more random presents for your grandmother. This household is mine. And with that old woman getting more and more senile, her estate is mine as well.
Whoa. Wow. Carl.
Disappointing father's voice.
I kind of like him. All right, we have numbers 2 and 5. Numbers 2 and 5. Location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
Jake, what are you doing here? You've got to leave.
I climbed up the trellis. I went up through the attic. I sucked down the chimney, which put me down in the coal bin. Then I crept under the house, through the labyrinth, past the old stables, and then I dug my way up.
I didn't ask how you got here. I said, what are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing here?
You ought to know, Charlotte, you work for the man who's trying to destroy my life. And let me tell you something. I think there's something funny going on. I think he's not only trying to run me out of the house and come between me and my grandmother, but I think he bribed Carl to kill me.
I'm going to hold this right here. If I roll an even number, Grandma will enter. If I roll an odd number, Carl will enter. Even number, Grandma. Odd number, Carl. Carl.
And if I ever see him again, I'm going to give him a piece of mind. Well, he's lucky I didn't see him right. Oh, God.
Jake, I couldn't help but overhear you. What were you saying that you thought the mayor paid me to do?
Look, Carl, I'm wise to you. I was down there practicing my song, and I heard you talking to yourself. Oh, you didn't think I could hear, but I have very good ears.
Dang those ears.
And you might as well hear this too. I know everything. I know that you're planning to wrest this estate away from my grandmother. And I know that you're planning to kill me because the other person running for mayor who's trying to steal her bribed you to do it. Oh yes, I know.
But do you also know that I'm in on it too? With my lover?
Who is your lover?
Yes! Well, well, well. It looks like we got ourselves into a little pickle in our little town, ladies and gentlemen. Will Carl acquire Grandma's estate? Will Grandma's grandson, Jake, win her love back and be able to live out the rest of his life pathetically? The answers to these burning questions, which I know very much are not burning, but we won't talk about that right now, when we return after our 15-minute intermission. Thank you very much.